Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm just going to be doing like a really kind of like soft glam look, like kind of corally kind of vibes. I have a few products that I haven't used on my channel before, so I thought it would just be kind of fun to use them. And I've got the W7 matte palette as well to use on camera. I haven't used it on camera either before. I have like a really kind of specific look in my head, so let's just see if I can create that onto my face. So if you want to see the look that I do come up with, then just keep on. So I've already done like my eye base and everything, so the palette that I wanted to use today is this Makeup Academy Neutral Wanderlust palette. I love this palette, but I don't really like the mattes in it. There's just not enough choice for me, so that's why I thought, like, I mean, it's good for like travel, you know, things like that, but I just kind of really wanted to use different mattes, so that's why I thought I will take the W7 Just Mattes palette, which I only literally got like 2 weeks ago when I was away. So I thought I would just take this and set the mattes down before I go in with the shimmer from that Makeup Academy palette. So this is what the mattes palette looks like from W7. So this, I got this for $8.99, but I think it retails for $14.99. So it's literally just all neutral kind of matte shades. So I think we'll just go in with this shade to start off with, Style. So it's so hard to like put this one here, and I'm gonna take this Morphe H4 brush with that shade Style, just kind of put it into my crease, taking it like slightly above the crease just to kind of get the colour into my eyelid and just really like blend it out. So I don't want it to be like too crazy, but we still want to be able to see that there's something there. So I've been using this palette for, well, I've used it a few times now, and I'm actually like really impressed with the quality of the eyeshadows. I think the quality is pretty amazing on this palette, to be honest. Yeah, it's great for if you've got like single shimmer shadows to pair it with, or if there's a palette and you just kind of want like different kind of mattes to go with it. This is definitely worth picking up, I would say. And it's retails for $14.99, so £15. And how many shades do you get in this? You get 30 shades, so it's literally 50p per eyeshadow. So I think that's a really great deal. So I'm just going to continue to put this into my crease, and I do like the way this is like kind of like a bigger brush, so you can like kind of blend it better than with a smaller brush. Okay, so now it's looking like a nice like that. I'm just gonna go in with this other like little Morphe brush. It's got a bit of glitter on it. I'm just gonna try and get the rest of the glitter off. I did clean my brushes before starting this, but for some reason this one, like the glitter I used on it previously, is still kind of shining through, so I'm just gonna go and try and clean this one again. So that should like, oh, I nearly dropped that palette down there. That should like hopefully be majority of the, yeah, basically I've cleaned it so much, but yeah, that's like the glitter out of it now. So I'm gonna go back in, and I think I'll just, I don't know, there's so much to choose from. I'm just gonna put this, you know what, I don't know, there's so much to choose from. This Sensitive shade, and not take like a tiny bit of it, so this one here, just like take like a tiny bit to go right kind of like in the socket of my eye. You can still see like a tiny bit of glitter coming off this brush. That's so annoying because I've washed it like 4 times. So I'm going to take the tiniest bit of that just to like deepen that out. Do you see like the difference that's made so far? And I'm going to take that and also put it on the outer edge. The glitter is literally annoying me so much because I've cleaned this brush like so much. But well, so yeah, I took a bit more of it there just to put it on the outer edges. I just think the quality of these eyeshadows are so good. So what I'm gonna do now is take the bigger brush again, and I'm going to take some of Basic, so this shade up here, just blend everything out. That's what I like with this brush, being like so big, like you don't have to be precise like at all with this one. That's what I really love about it. So I'm just gonna go blend everything out and fix everything up, and I'll come back and we can do the shimmer from that other palette. Okay, so I've just blended everything out. I'm so happy with how that looks. I really do rate that W7 Just Mattes palette an awful lot, so I would really recommend that you pick that up. So I'm going to go in with the Neutral Wanderlust from Makeup Academy, this little one here. I'm just going to go in with this shade. This is pretty small palette, so you don't have any like shade names or anything, but these are super pigmented, as you can see. That's literally one dip, and it's very foily, like the formula and everything. It's just like so foily, and I'm pretty obsessed. I keep meaning to pick up the pinky version of it. There's like a pinky version, like literally look at that. That is so stunning. But yeah, the texture to it is really weird. Like, I don't know, like the consistency, it feels kind of like, say, like really thick on your like finger when you pick it up, but it's honestly like one, like you only need to like dip in once because it spreads so far, and it has like a really like almost like wet look to it. Yeah, so I just think it's absolutely stunning, and I wish I wish there was a bigger version of it, but there is bigger versions of it. They do like, I think, £15 bigger ones, but literally look at how nice that is for like such a like just nice soft glam eye. I'm obsessed. So I'm gonna go and do a bit more like base makeup, just like foundation, concealer, and then we will come back for like blush and things like that. Okay, so I've like done some base makeup there. I've just like done foundation, concealer, cream bronzer. So now I'm just gonna go in with, after I blend this a little bit more, I'm just gonna go in with my liquid blush. So this liquid blush, I got it and I was really excited to get it, but honestly I haven't really used it that much since I bought it, so I am giving it another go today. So it's made by Mitchell Blush in Can't Cope with Coral. So the colour is a lot brighter than I expected it to be. Like, I don't know, I just like didn't expect it to be this bright. But yeah, I'm just gonna go on like just literally, I like to do like one side at a time because I find blush really like dries it in on me. So if I put that on both sides, yeah, I just wouldn't be able to work with it. But yeah, it's just that's the only thing probably that stops me from using it as much as I thought I would. It's like, I actually blended it out really nicely. It's just a lot brighter than I thought it would be, which is like fine because it's still like really nice. But honestly, it's like when you put it on your skin and when you see like in the bottle, it's literally like neon. I just thought it was a bit like not as neon-y, if that makes like any sense at all, but it's still so nice and it pairs so nice with the blush book, which I'm also going to be using. Yeah, that's like my only, it's not even a criticism, it's just like when it arrived I was like, oh right, it's actually neon. I just didn't think it was going to be that like neon-y. But yeah, I have to say this blends out really nice. I've been having some trouble with some of my blushes, like they haven't been blending out that nicely. I'm not sure, like because I haven't changed my like technique or anything, but this one has blended so so nicely. Like, I don't think it's even picking up. Like, it looks a lot, well, from what I can see now, it doesn't look like I've put as much on as I have like in person, but that's actually is really nice. So yeah, it's just like more neon than I thought it was going to be, but apart from that, I like that. So I'm just gonna go back over that concealer to just take out any like creasing. Well, try to take any creasing out. And then I'm just gonna go and set my under eyes with my collection powder and the W7 Precision Puff, which is just going really dirty. But yeah, I'm just gonna go and set my under eyes, and then I will try not to close the powder over before I've done the rest of my face. I always do that. Like, after I set my under eyes, I just close this for some reason. Overall, I love this puff over like the other ones that I've used before. I feel like it smooths my under eyes more than the other puffs I have, because it's a little bit like thicker. That's probably like the only difference I notice. Like, initially they look a lot smoother than when I've used my other powder puffs, but I'd say like overall there's not that much of a difference. So I'm gonna go in with the powder on just this Revolution brush for the rest of my face. So like, I just don't like to brush the powder over my like liquid blush. I like to leave that part like clear, so that the powder blush blends in really nicely with the liquid blush. So I kind of like to just like that, but like avoiding the liquid blush. Well, avoiding as much of it as I can. But that's what I find with blush. Like, I don't think like you could wear it by itself, but I think like from what I can see now, like if I just wore this and didn't top up with any powder blush, it wouldn't be that impactful. Maybe I would just need to put a bit more on if I was just going to wear this, but that's why I am going to go in with powder as well. So I'm going to go in first though with my Makeup Academy bronzer. I've gone back to Hoola a bit. This is a bit more like orange tone than Hoola, but I'm still liking them both. But I really do love Hoola. It just blends so easily, but obviously that price tag with it being like high end. But like, see, this one just does blend nicely too, but I don't know, I love the Hoola one. I'm just gonna bit on my cheeks here. And then I'll take like the powder brush again just to go under that, just smooth everything out. And then I'm gonna go in with my powder blush, which is the Blush Book. So I'm gonna go in with Thrill Joy, I think, because obviously it's the corresponding pressed blush. So Thrill Joy. See, yeah, Thrill Joy. So yeah, I think I have literally got no room on my table for anything. I don't even know everything's just falling. I don't even know where I'm gonna put this. But yeah, I just need more space, to be honest. Oh, like everything's just falling. My blush just dropped in one of the pressed blushes, I think. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that Thrill Joy shade and just put it over the top. See, that just really makes it like so nice. Like, I just feel like I really needed that over the top. I don't know, like, let me know, do you like the shade on me? Because I'm still not sure like what I think of the shade, to be honest. I feel like I like it, but then there's just always something about it that kind of throws me off. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm just so into like either like a real like pinky blush or a real like peach red, like just basically like a red tone blush, that's something like this. I'm just like, I don't know what to do with it, you know what I mean? Next I'm gonna go into the Love Island highlighter from Revolution, the So Lit one. Literally obsessed with this because it's not a bright white highlight, and I like, for my skin tone, most of the time I can only get like really bright white highlights, and anything gold is too dark, but this is just stunning. It gives you like a really like almost wet look as well to your skin. Like that was literally like, this is literally one of the best drugstore highlighters, I would say. Like, I'm obsessed with that. I feel like I need to go in with a tiny bit more blush, like not taking any more blush, but just the brush and just adding what maybe the highlighters took away. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. So I think I'm gonna go do mascara and my eyebrows off camera and come back for the lips. But yeah, overall I'm really like liking this look. So I'm gonna go do my mascara with the Wonderlash mascara from Primark, and then just the Revolution Brow Sculpt kit for eyebrows. This is literally almost running out. Like, I need that big Revolution brow kit back in my life again, but I think it's sold out, and that's just so like not coming back, so that's so sad. Okay, I'm back now. I've done my eyebrows on, put my mascara on. So the Wonderlash was a little bit clumpy today. Don't know if you can tell, like especially this eye. I am preferring the double act mascara these days from Primark. I just think it offers like more length and a bit less volume than this, but that's kind of like the look I prefer. Like I like longer eyelashes, and like this like kind of bordering like a bit clumpy for me, but overall I still love this mascara. I'm preferring the double act at the minute. But let's move on to lips. So I'm gonna use Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner today, freshly sharpened. Yeah, so I cannot talk whilst I line my lips, so I'm just gonna go and line them. So once it's like this, I kind of like to take my finger and like smudge it inwards a little bit to help with the blend of the lipstick. So I'm going to go in with this W7, I've been loving these lately, Lip Drench. And if you want to see more about these, I did do a whole video on these, so go back on my channel and you will find a whole video dedicated to these. So this one's in the shade Happy Hour, which is literally stunning. So I'm just gonna click it to get it to come up a bit more. And they're very like hydrating and just wet looking, so like literally they are so like glossy, I just can't even explain it. Look at that glossy finish. I literally think I'm wearing like lip gloss, but it's just this. So yeah, I guess that's kind of like the end of the video then, the final look. Let me know what you think. I have to say I'm not sure about it because I don't know, there's something throwing me off about the blush. Like I don't know what it is, but I'd say there's just like something throwing me off about the blush. I don't know. But overall, I do love the eyes and the lips. There's just something going on in the cheek area that I'm not sure about. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Of course, I feel like, you know what? I feel like I could maybe put a bit more bronzer on. So if I can find it, I'm going to put a bit more on. I feel like I'm a bit pale, and that's maybe throwing me off. Like, obviously I'm pale, but Am I a bit too pale? I don't know. So I'm just gonna put a bit more like bronzer. Try to like bronze my face a tiny bit more. Okay, I think that's helped like a little bit. I don't feel like just as pale anymore. So yeah, that's the final look. Let me know what you think down below, and if you did make it this far, thanks so much for watching. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below. If you did like this video, it would mean a lot if you would hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for future content. But yeah, and also like under my eyes as well, I'm getting like a lot of like creasing lately, and I don't know what it is. I stopped baking because it was just making my under eyes ridiculously like dry. So now that I don't bake, there's just like lines upon lines upon lines upon creases. So I don't know if anyone wants to give me any tips on that. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon in another video. Bye.